Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back, your lovely faces, to another video here on the channel. This week there hasn't really been that many videos, that's because a lot of the news has kind of calmed down. But we're going to take a look at something today which is just absolutely amazing. And to be honest with you, the way I look at it, Johnny Depp is putting Disney on blast, and I fucking love it. So this is what we got. Johnny Depp hits out to Disney. You can't take Jack Sparrow away from me. You can't. He's 100% right. Johnny Depp has spoken out about his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise and the San Sebastian Film Festival, making a pointed comment towards Disney. Pirates of the Caribbean actor Johnny Depp recently appeared at the San Sebastian Film Festival in Spain, where he made a comment about his legendary character, Jack Sparrow. The star was reportedly dropped from the role by Disney after a public court battle with his ex-wife over these claims, a battle he lost earlier this year. Speaking about his beloved Jack Sparrow, who he played for 14 years over 5 films, he explained he can travel with Sparrow anytime he wants. Yes, he can. He said at a press conference, "I suppose it's the positive side of having, in a strange way, given life to those characters like Captain Jack or whatever character that I was lucky enough to locate and bring to life the beauty of Captain Jack Sparrow. I'll go to somebody's house. Man, I'll perform at your kid's birthday party at this point." He then seemingly hit out at Disney saying, "I don't need a company to do that. I can just do that myself and nobody can take that away." Which is absolutely 100% true. He proved this way of thinking recently when he was seen putting on his Jack Sparrow voice and mannerisms while meeting fans at the San Sebastian Film Festival. The 58-year-old told press, "That's the greatest pleasure of Jack Sparrow. I can travel with Captain Jack in a box." Literally, Captain Jack in a box. When the opportunity is right and I'm able to go and visit people and places where the smiles and the laughs and the things that are important, the most important things in the world are on the line. Elsewhere in the film festival, he did speak out against cancel culture and its repercussions, which we did go over on this channel a couple of videos ago. He did say, "It can be seen as an event in history that lasted for however long it lasted. This cancel culture, this instant rush to judgment based on what essentially amounts to polluted air, it's so far out of hand that I can promise you that no one is safe. Not one of you, no one out that door. No one is safe." And just with that part there, I do want to just talk about that because that is 100% true. Everything that Johnny Depp has said about cancel culture, literally, no one's safe. Not one of you, no one outside that door. Everyone could be cancelled at the drop of a hat. Literally. And that is because, this day and age, people don't even need to have proper evidence against you. They don't need to have the truth. They can just say one thing, and that's it. If you're famous and someone says, "Oh, this person did this to me," for some unknown reason, people on the internet, the ones who think that they're high and mighty, that they have better sayings over things, and they can control what goes on? Nah. To me, those kind of people are nothing but dirt. They're the ones who feed off that negative energy. They're the ones who go around and they're like, "Whose career can I destroy today? Right, someone said this. Right, I'll have to say something about that. We'll have to try and get this person fired. We'll have to have his life ruined." That's what it is. That's what they do. For some unknown reason, they want to see a single person. Perfect example, like we are going to talk about, is Johnny Depp. Someone came out, his ex-wife obviously, and said, "He did this to me, he did that to me." No evidence whatsoever. But there's evidence of her actually admitting on tape, "Yes, I did this. Why do you always run away when I start a fight?" Because he doesn't want to hurt you. You know, this is what cracks me up about a lot of people, the ones who say, "Oh, good riddance to him, get rid of him." Have they heard the audio tapes? No. Have they read the court documents? No. Do they go online and blast him? Yes. Do they go on their own little channels and blast him? Yes, they do, because they haven't read any of the documentation. All they see is, "Well, he lost in court, so that's it, it's game over." No, it's not. Because he has not been convicted of anything. Just because a judge who we found out obviously has very, very deep connections to Rupert Murdoch, the person he was suing. And he just went, oh, you know what? Yeah, I believe a newspaper over you. Sorry, mate. That's what happens. And the newspaper that the judge believed over him is the one that in the UK has a very, very negative approach to people. You know, a lot of people, well, the majority of the country, they absolutely hate The Sun. The Sun can go on and say, oh, we're the most bought paper, we're the most this, we're the most that. It's not. The Sun and those kind of rags are in it just for the money. They don't give a shit what they say about people. They want to destroy someone, they will. Do they threaten people, you know, which they've gone out and done? They've said to a lot of people, oh, if you don't let me do this story about you, I'll destroy your career. Mr. Wooten, that's what he did regarding Caroline Flack. You know, this is how it goes. But again, no, people, they just see, oh, well, the judge said that, you know, he believed them instead. But he wasn't found guilty of anything. He just said, oh, yeah, I believe the paper over you. That is it. There's no criminal conviction against him for anything that they said he did. But there's criminal convictions against her for doing exactly what she said that he's done to her. Which is what people like them, they always say, because they're the ones who are hiding it from the past. Let's get on with it. So, it takes one sentence and there's no more ground. The carpet is being pulled. It's not just me that this has happened to me, it's happened to a lot of people. This type of thing has happened to women, men. Sadly, at a certain point, they begin to think that it's normal, or that it's them, when it's not. Depp's future in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise has been left a mystery for now, but the future of the series itself has a lot going for it. No, it doesn't. At the moment, there are at least 2 new movies development at Disney. Guess anything about it? So, One Pirates Project will be a female-focused film, starring Margot Robbie as a new protagonist, penned by Birds of Prey writer Christina Hodson. Like I said, first of all, this is not going to go well. It's the way that these people think now is, that's what they want. They want an all-person this. They want an all-female this. They want an all-male that. Instead of just writing a good story. You know, they're just going around putting people into a film which they think people want to watch. But this day and age, though, it's actually gone past that. It's not what we think the people want is. It's like, no, you're going to watch what I want you to watch. And it's like, actually, that's wrong. That's not how it goes. That's not how movies are supposed to be made. If you want to tell your story, great, tell your story. But don't put your politics and all that into something which is meant to be a fun family film. If you want to put your politics into it or something, do a courtroom drama. Do a drama about that. Don't do a family pirates comedy film, which is going to be all this. Yeah, we don't need any of this. It's just not going to work. But then just going to say about Robbie, obviously starred the Suicide Squad, which has absolutely bombed, which is kind of sad. Recently confirmed the new movie will be full of girl power. For the first time in the series history. There we go, that is going to draw the majority of the people not to watch it. Because there's 2 things. 1, Johnny Depp is not in it. So you've literally lost a couple of million people. Well, I'd probably say you've probably lost about $300 to $400 million right away because Johnny Depp's not going to be in it. Captain Jack is Pirates of the Caribbean. But then when you got people going on, yeah, girl power. I'm not knocking it or anything, but Miss Robbie, that didn't go well for your Birds of Prey now, did it? You went out and said, oh, it's a girl power, it's all this. Yeah, it bombed. Birds of Prey bombed like anything. You know, it made, 283 million, and they're saying, oh, I needed 200 to break even. Actually, it was 125 million for the budget, and then you got double that just for the promotion, which normally, the promotion is normally 1.5 to 2 times the actual budget. So let's just say it's 2 times the budget. So, 100 million, 125 million for the film, then you got 250 million just for the promotion. And to be honest with you, Birds of Prey was everywhere. So they promoted the hell out of that film. So straight away, you're looking at $375 million just to actually say, all right, we got our money back. That is it. But it didn't. It made 285. And it bombed. Suicide Squad bombed. Just because no one wanted to go and see them. This is the thing. When you put a film out there and you actively go out there and say, like, with Margot Robbie by this saying that, you're not going to get people in the seats. But then you're going to get people saying about Captain Marvel. Well, it's been shown that people who work in theatres, yeah, we've sold out, but there's no one here to watch them. This is what they do. What's more, last year, Pirates of the Caribbean executive producer Jerry Bruckheimer confirmed a new film in the series on the way, but may not include Depp. We're working on a draft now, and hopefully we'll get it shortly, give it to Disney and see what they think. That's what they got. It's obviously with Bruckheimer, the one we're developing right now. We're not quite sure what Johnny's role is going to be. But then it says, rumours also hit earlier this month that a third new Pirates film was being developed for Disney+. Giant Freaking Robot reported this third potential film also does not star Johnny Depp. But yeah, that's what we got there, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's just strange to see that these people go out of their way and they try and say this film is going to be this film is going to be that, and then it turns out to be absolutely rubbish. Like I say, I went and saw Birds of Prey, and to be honest with you, they tried making Harley Quinn into a female Deadpool. Does not work. Because that's not what the character is. It's almost like these people who they've hired, it's just for the numbers. Well, yes, we've got this person here. She ticks the boxes, you know, she's a woman, yeah, girl power, feminism, and all this kind of stuff. Doesn't work. It's like the new Bond film, which I've just come from. In my personal opinion, it's one of the best Bond films. It is absolutely phenomenal. If you go in and you think, oh, it's going to be woke, then you're actively going to be looking for things to piss you off. That's not what films are. With this one, yes, she does have the 007, the title, but that's because James Bond has been retired for 5 years. You know, so that's why. He comes back and he gets it back. So there we go. But apart from that, though, the entire story is about Bond. And it's a phenomenal film. The action scenes are on par with some of the best of the entire series. But that's a different video, maybe. Not too sure. But if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see each and every one of you soon.